It was agreed that there should be a big party for that first weekend. The two artists, Charles and Buster, who had signed up to rent out the smaller studio space, had invited people from all over town. It was a night where everything was foretold, for better or worse, and it showed itself in all the demons and beauty that made up all of our tragic lives. At around 11, people started to arrive en masse. Outside, Jane was as drunk as I had ever seen her. "You know, cutie, if you ever need to hum and and she brooded over my shoulder, propped herself up against the wall, and threw back a big swig of wine. She greeted people at the door, drunkenly. "I moved from the east in a big nice house to this," I heard her say quietly. "Oh, hello, and she let out a big splurge of laughter like a jackal with her tongue out to greet several people. I went back upstairs as Babs and Calliope had arrived. By 3 in the morning, most of the gang had left, but in the main room there was Jack, a fellow called Leaf, Buster, and myself. We stood there and barely said a word to each other. It wasn't for nothing to say, it was for the dedication to paint that night. Great murals came from the four of us over those hours. Buster laughed a kind of soundless laugh that became common to him, and Leaf, who were both ecstatic about everything. Buster could barely stand on his 2 feet. He rocked back and forth to the slow music and eventually passed out on Jack's bed, where they both slept that night. Leaf left with the coming of the sun. In the morning, Jane awoke from her drunken slumber. She had slept in her vomitous bedsheets. That began one of the times in my life where sleep became secondary to everything else. It was the last and final decision in those Western nights.